Courtney Kramer, you're a candidate running against Fani Willis for district attorney. That's going to be in November in Atlanta. But I want to get your take on this. I don't even know what to call it. This clown show court case going on today in New York City for the next 2 weeks, where every legal mind, every legal scholar has just panned this thing as a complete joke. What is your take on this? What is going on here?
Well, good morning, John. Thanks for having me. And yes, to touch on that, I am running for district attorney in Fulton County against Fani Willis. I do have to say, if you do want to check out my platform, check out what I stand for, please go to CourtneyKramer.com and donate. As you know, John, we always have to say that in campaigns. And so going back to what you asked, in New York right now, we have another rogue DA, Alvin Bragg, who has decided to continue to try to prosecute former President Donald Trump. He'll be the first former American president to be charged criminally and actually have his day in court, which is unbelievable. I think that just goes to show you that this is something that doesn't happen often, and there's probably a reason for that. With this is a case that the Southern District of New York chose not to even pursue, and yet Alvin Bragg has decided to keep pursuing it. He's tied these allegations, and mind you, this is the so-called hush money lawsuit, and he's tried to tie these cases to election interference in order for him to try to proceed with this matter against President Trump, which is absolutely ridiculous. This is another example of rogue DAs who are in elected office where they really shouldn't be. And remember, Manhattan back in 2020, only 12% of Manhattan voted for President Trump. So that tells you anything what the jury pool is going to look like. That's a problem. And that just goes to show that currently all the Democrats, all the left, they will do anything they can to try to prosecute President Trump, no matter if the DOJ says they shouldn't do it or if they decided not to pursue it. So I think that this is a utter clown show, as you described, and today jury selection starts. And I believe over the weekend, if you saw any of the media clips, the left is freaking out over jury selection and what's going to happen. And they're really worried that a pro-Trumper could get on the jury pool and have it be a hung jury. But, you're entitled to a jury of your peers. So if one of those 12% people get on that jury, that's, of course, fine by us. And I think it just goes to show that what they're doing is just continuing to weaponize the law and use selective prosecution and in places where they really shouldn't be.
Well, Courtney, it just goes to show you the absolute, get this microphone out of here, the absolute corruptness of the communists, right? Because now they're freaking out because out of 12 jurors, 12% of the people in New York voted for Trump, that maybe one juror is not biased to vote for Trump's conviction, right? I mean, the purpose of the jury is to get the facts and to make a decision judged by their peers. But now the communists are freaking out because there might be one juror that might not be biased and compromised, and so that could destroy their case.